Welcome to Modern Day Economics, where we discuss economic issues and events that affect our families and communities. So, today we're going to do a little bit different of an episode. We're going to talk about what to do during a recession if you're a student. I've gotten a lot of questions about this. Families that have students in the family and they're concerned. Well, what does my kid do if there is a recession? My son's in college, my daughter's in college. What can they do if they are caught up in a recession when trying to find their first job? Well, this really goes back to the networking episode that we did. So, your most powerful tool, recession or not, is networking. It's not some sort of get rich quick scheme. It's not some sort of investment that's going to go to the moon with little money down. No, that is not the case whatsoever. It is networking. Your network is your net worth, as they say. And as a student, most people may think, well, if you're just a student, you don't have much of a network. Maybe you don't necessarily have the right family connections, etc. Well, I'm here to tell you that really does not matter. Not only does it not matter, but you right now, if you're a student listening to this podcast, you are in the best spot to network that you will ever be in your entire lifetime. So take advantage of it. And why is that? Why is it the best time ever to network if you are a student right now? Well, if you reach out to somebody that is of a high degree of importance in an organization and you say, I am a student, they're going to think, well, this person doesn't want to sell me anything. So that is a lot more powerful than you may think. So if you reach out to anybody, and I mean anybody, and say, pardon, sorry for the intrusion here. I just wanted to, I'm a student at XYZ University. Um, I was hoping you could carve out 10-15 minutes of your schedule to connect for a quick call. Very interested in learning more about your career. Well, that will open up so many more doors than you can imagine. Why is that? Well, number one, you're saying, well, I'm a student and I just want to learn more about your career. So you're not asking them for money, you're not trying to sell them, and they're not going to be suspicious of you. Why? Because you're a student, right? You're not someone that's necessarily trying to get a job out of them. You're not necessarily trying to get money out of them. You're not necessarily trying to sell them a product or service. You're just a student and you want to learn more about a career path. And that'll open so many more doors that then can lead in the future to potential job opportunities, etc. So take advantage of it. If you are a student today, you have a career path in mind. You want to find out who are the top movers and shakers in that industry. And you get on LinkedIn and you reach out to them. And it doesn't necessarily have to be LinkedIn if you have another way to find these people's contact information. Um, then maybe your university has some sort of alumni network where they provide you with email contacts and you can send an email. Maybe if you have mutual connections, that's always better to get a warm introduction. If you have a family member or friend that knows somebody in an industry you are interested in, ask them for an introduction and ask them to just grab coffee. Buy them a $2 coffee. It'll be the best investment you can make if you do it enough times and you do it well and build the right relationships and connections. You would be surprised at the value of a $2 coffee. And I can't stress this enough. And if you're a student listening and you're saying, hey, I don't have money, well, hey, there's plenty of jobs out there paying $15 an hour. You can move boxes, do whatever. Just take $2, that's it, and pay for coffee and have that conversation, make those connections, or even a phone call. Phone call is typically free if you have a phone plan. So there's really no excuse not to do it. You're in the best possible spot to network. And if we do go into recession, if we are in recession, which many say we are, now is the time. Now more than ever, it's a necessity. So go out there, keep networking, and keep listening to the Modern Day Economics podcast.